What is up everybody, my name is BobaTalks and welcome to a relatively quick informative video today. And today's video is about Michael Chiklis, the guy who played the former Captain Barnes and now the Executioner in Gotham. Thanks to Eva on Twitter giving me the heads up about this. He recently posted a picture on Instagram which teases a couple of things for the back end of Gotham Season 3. But as always guys, before I dive into this video, I would really appreciate it if you go ahead and leave a like on it and be sure to share it with all your Gotham friends out there. Okay, so the photo that he uploaded is actually a really ominous shadow of an owl that seems to be projected onto the wall, but I'll talk about that a bit more in a minute. But the caption that he left on the photo is as follows: "The Executioner is coming to pass judgment on the guilty," meaning that the former Captain Barnes is coming to the streets of Gotham City as the Executioner. But the question is, how and why? Well, what we do know is that the former Captain Barnes, who is now the DC villain, the Executioner, was locked up in Arkham Asylum after being infected by the blood of Alice Tetch, otherwise known as the Alice Tetch virus. And after this, unfortunately, Captain Barnes proceeded to become corrupted and get super strength and started to cast out the judge, jury and executioner role on all people in Gotham who he believed was guilty. Now, a little while ago, with this whole storyline with Captain Barnes becoming infected with the Alice Tetch virus was going on, Michael Chiklis did do a Facebook Live saying that he was going to be an all-new original DC Comics character, and it is kind of half true since the Executioner has barely ever appeared in Batman before, only once in the 1950s Detective Comics series. So I guess if they are bringing a character back which is, got barely any story to him, I guess you could almost call it a new character, especially with their own more in-depth explored take on him, especially with Captain Barnes now being the Executioner on Gotham. So guys, this can only really mean one thing, that Captain Barnes, well, I'll keep saying Captain, but he's not the Captain anymore, but Barnes must escape Arkham Asylum. But how? And also, what about this photo we uploaded? What does it show? Well, from the photo we can see a silhouette of an owl that is being casted onto the wall. Now, as I've said before, the Court of Owls are going to have a much bigger presence and role in the second half of Season 3, so I suspect that this is the beginnings of their more publicised reign over Gotham. So with the two things that we've now learned, with the Executioner coming back and the Court of Owls seeming to be leaving behind trademark signs, how will Barnes escape Arkham Asylum? Now, I can only think of a few ways of this happening. Perhaps the Court of Owls have orchestrated Barnes's escape to distract the GCPD so they can fully put into motion of their plans of judging Gotham City. But at the same time, with Edward Nygma's episode coming up, will he do something in that episode that liberates a few inmates of Arkham Asylum? And Barnes will be one of them. Now, before everyone says, what if Jerome escapes and stuff like that, because obviously Barnes is going to escape somehow, I definitely don't think it's going to reach loads of people, so Jerome definitely isn't going to be one of them, because that would just be really anticlimactic if, he goes in there and then he's just going to escape along with Captain Barnes and a few other people. However, it is a possibility that the Mad Hatter could re-escape, but at the same time I think this is quite unlikely. But the reason why I am pointing this out is because a few days ago we saw Marina Bakarin upload a picture of her with the Mad Hatter in his Arkham clothes. So maybe it's more likely that if he doesn't escape, he might know something really central to the escape of Captain Barnes in Arkham. Maybe he witnessed who broke him out, maybe he even played a part in it. But ultimately, everybody, I would love it if you would let me know how you think Captain Barnes is going to escape Arkham Asylum, and what do you think is the first thing he's going to do as soon as he breaks out of Arkham Asylum. Also, guys, I'd love to know your thoughts as to where you think the location is in this photo that Michael Chiklis uploaded. I mean, we can see Jim and Harvey are looking at this owl silhouette on the wall. And before anybody asks, that guy in the glasses next to Harvey and Jim, I don't think that is Edward Nygma. But you never know, it could be for some reason. Either way, guys, as I said, let me know your thoughts as to everything I mentioned in this video. But as always, everybody, if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like on it, as it really does help me out. And if you aren't already subscribed to this channel, maybe even consider subscribing to stay up to date with all Gotham related news. Now, if you are already a subscriber, maybe even consider clicking that bell button to enable alerts for this channel to stay updated on every new Gotham video that I release. And that is all for today, guys. Sorry that this video was a bit quick. There will be plenty of videos to come, but apart from that, everybody, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.